Team PokeColors family, welcome to today's video. We're going to be opening up the brand new set Prismatic Evolutions. I got two 3-pack blisters featuring Glaceon and Leafeon, and boy oh boy, what a release. This is probably the most hectic release for a Pokemon set I've ever been a part of. This is probably more ridiculous than Hidden Fates. This is more ridiculous than Shining Fates era, and honestly, we'll get to it. But before we get started, please do me a favor, press a like, subscribe down below, and let's get right into today's video. So, a little bit of a backstory for these two 3-pack blisters. I went out looking at GameStops, Targets, Walmarts, everything of the sorts. Walmarts and Targets stocked early. Target that I usually go to didn't get any Prismatic, which I'm like, yeah, right. I was there when they were actually stocking the restock, and it was on Wednesday night, and you know, the guy was like, yeah, this is all we got, and it was just a bunch of Shrouded Fable ETBs. So I'm really surprised that Target didn't have a bigger stock. Maybe they're saving it for tomorrow, so I might go back, check it out, see what's what. But we were able to hit up a Barnes & Noble. I called them at like 5 o'clock, and they said, yeah, we got some, and they had a limit. So luckily I was able to get two things, and yeah, so we're going to open them up, hopefully pull a Moonbreon, and it is a Moonbreon, don't be calling it a Sunbreon. I don't want to hear none of that jargon. Pokemon themselves released a video on social media showing that it was not a Sunbreon. So there goes a pack flying, there goes the value. Evolutions are going to be what we're looking for here, regardless of any Pokeball, Master Ball chance. The SIRs are really what we're looking for. The sticker is bent all in. Goodness. Here's your code card. I don't use codes anymore, so you can have it. I'll put some stickers on the background once we get these packs out, and we'll get into today's opening here. Oh, there we go. Get it all out. All the nonsense. Plastic. Code card number 2 for the other one. And let's get the promos sleeved up, dude. Get them sleeved. They deserve to be in sleeves. We got a Glaceon promo, which, yes, need to fix the lighting here. Glaceon promo, very nice foil. Kind of hard to really see it. I don't know what the heck's going on with my setup here, but there you go. There, can kind of see it. What the heck is going on here? To move it up? No, definitely not. I don't know. I'm just nervous, man. I'm really nervous. I talked to my local card scalper this morning, and I don't call them local card store because they said they were opening at noon online. And if you were to call them, they would say they would open at noon. But people were there at 8 a.m. camping out, and they actually started letting people into the store at like just before 11. I got there at like 11:15. Ooh, this foil's nice, dude. Wow, I might grade these. Holy smokes. Anywho, got there at like 11:15, man, and they just were letting people go in, and some people that were behind me, there's some people that were in front of me in line, they're like, yeah, are you here, like, is this your first run through? And I'm like, yeah. I'm gonna make this video long too, because we only have 6 packs. I'm gonna tell my story, so if you don't want to hear me ramble on about this botched release, don't worry about it, it's fine. Skip ahead and look at the polls and have a good day. But anywho, yeah, man, I remember back when Shining Fates came out, I lived in a big city, and I was able to go to my local card shop down there in the biggest city in my state, and I waited in line, and I was still able to get ETBs of Shining Fates and the collection boxes, and like they had just enough. They currently do not have enough. I talked to one guy who went to a local GameStop, and he said they only got in at GameStop, they only had like 8 ETBs or something ridiculous. And my local card store had a lot more, but they were letting people buy 2, which I think is ridiculous. Like, hey, there's our first pull of the pack right there, Buddy. Very playable right now. A lot of the players want that, so if you're a player, Sorry, I'm keeping it. I'm going for the master set. Anyways, yeah, man, like this release, this set is completely botched. And I'm fearful that just because the Pokemon Company announced that they were going to do more printing, or at least a restock, or whatever you want to call it, I feel that it's not going to be enough to what the demand is out there for it right now. First pull, baby. Regigigas. Reverse Pokeball. Let's go. Forgot that we were even at the reverse already. Into... Oh, reverse Budew. And Whimsicott with a foil energy. Heck yeah, man. I'll sleeve these puppies up. But yeah, I'm really surprised because I remember even when Hidden Fates came out, like that was a pretty hype set for the time, and I was able to go to my local Walmart, and the morning of release, it was like the day before I had to move into college too, and like, yeah, it's Friday morning, let me go to Walmart and see if they have anything, and they had tons of the Mew and Mewtwo pin collections. I don't like that sleeve. That sleeve's a bad sleeve. We're gonna throw it away, throw it on the ground. But yeah, man, I was able to get as much Hidden Fates as I wanted. They didn't have ETBs because I was late to the party, but you know, back then nobody bought everything. You know, you just bought what was worth it, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, that was 2019 in August. Right now, this is something else. I mean, this is a whole, this set right here that I'm opening, which I can't even believe I'm saying right now, is like an entirely different beast. And it's all because of these little twerps, these little evolutions. I'm a fan of the Umbreon, and I was a fan of Umbreon before Moonbreon 1.0 came out, because I always liked Umbreon and Espeon from Pokemon Coliseum. Like, that was my game, one of my games that I played growing up, and I associate them with that game because I only ever had them in that game. I never played any of the other games and got them. So, you know, it's like you ask me what my favorite evolution is. Like, the majority of people, they say Umbreon. I say Umbreon and Espeon. I'm a 2-for-1 special. Like, my favorite Pokemon in general is Latios and Latios outright. Like, I can't just pick one over the other. So in this case of this set, and even Evolving Skies, like, it's just insanity. I mean, this set, you know, it's nothing like Blooming Waters per se because of the whole Costco. Ooh, oh, dang it, Hydrapple, love to see it. But as far as the Costco Blooming Waters collection goes, like, that's a whole nother thing. But because of the fact that you can pull demigod packs and god packs from Prismatic evolutions, and there's evolutions, like, the pull rates haven't been the greatest from what I've seen as well. We're kind of putting that to the test today. I was able to pre-order a Pokemon Center exclusive ETB, and I don't want to open it. But I also kind of do want to open it because you never know what could be inside. There could be a god pack in there. You know, I could rip it open and pull literally every evolution. Or we could have something like that in this pack. Like, I don't really know. I think I do see a little glimmer, but I don't know what that leads to, if anything. But who knows? Maybe we'll pull a demigod pack. Let's see. Earthen Vessel, that's playable. Here's the reverse. Oh, Last Trumpet. Oh, Master Ball Execute. Let's go. That's huge. That's a good pull. And then the rare, gonna be in regular non-full art, but it is an evolution, so we'll take an Espeon, and we got the Grass Energy to match. So that was a good pack. Like, apparently Master Balls are 1 in every 20 packs, which I don't think is accurate because, I mean, pack number 3 ever I pull a Master Ball, like, all right. But who knows? Maybe that's what the pull rates says. You know, the pull rates say what the pull rates say. Card like this, long term, I mean, people are going to be pulling these a lot, so not worried about the price of this. Mostly worried about the price of the special illustration rares, and hopefully going to get one of those. Maybe a god pack, who knows? Like, I don't know. But for the first 3 packs, that's pretty good hits. I mean, 4 for 3. I consider Master Ball and Pokeball reverse hits because technically they are. So, you know, I feel like people expected the special illustration rares to be more counted as hits, and we got the foil energy back here. Can't forget about that. But, like, honestly, you know, if you're collecting the master set like I plan to, which, God help me, you know, it's like, you really have to rely on pulling something huge. Like, you got to get a demigod pack with an Umbreon or a god pack with all of them in order to really justify in my opinion, trying to go for a master set, because you got the Pokemon card itself. You have the regular reverse format, like this glass trumpet here that you can get for every card, regardless if it's a Pokemon or trainer that you got to collect. And then on top of that, you have the Pokeball variant, like our Regigigas back there, and then the Master Ball, like the Execute. So all Pokemon themselves will have 4 different variants, and then if there's a trainer or something, like if it's a trainer, then you're gonna have 3 variants in English. Luckily in Japanese there's only 2, but I don't know. What do you guys think? You think this is the most botched release in history of Pokemon? I think it is. We got a Pinsir. There's no special illustration rares, they're just regular. Ooh, another hit. Ooh, Tyranitar. Let's go, baby. And another foil lightning energy. So we'll take a Tyranitar, honestly. I mean, it's still a pull. Still coming off of this sickness. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy and madness right now. I talked to some guys in line. One guy was like, yeah, I've been into Magic for the last 20 years, and I thought, you know, there's this new Eevee set in Pokemon coming out. Like, I'm going to try out this new set. I'm like, we're back at square one again, folks. We're going through the same motions that we went through previously with other in demand sets. 151 was a little bit different because it didn't really bring a ton of people back to the hobby, but this set right here is bringing a lot of people from outside inward. 151 did a little bit, but this one I think just put the little cherry on top to say, hey, there's money in Pokemon again, investor bros. Come on back. We've been waiting for you. Is what the set is like speaking to them, like oh, if I find an ETB of Prismatic, I can make $60 on that purchase if I go to my local, like, you know, just crap like that. It's just the reseller business. And it seems that the United States in particular has really bad, rough like pull rates, but videos I've seen and online photos I've seen from other places like Canada, even Unlisted Leaf opening a bunch of packs from Australia, like I think the US just got scuffed in terms of batching and like the pulls. Ooh, there we go. Reverse Jolteon. Nice. Not the version we were looking for, but welcome for sure. We got a Houndour and Monkey Dory. Another lightning. That's hilarious. And just like that, we're on our last pack. So far, really, one Tyranitar and another lightning energy in the second 3-pack blister. At least the promos are cool. Like the Leafeon's a little uncentered, so I probably won't actually grade that now that I look at it. Like, can't really tell from here, but this left side's like super thick. So yeah, I don't know what to do with my Pokemon Center ETB. Like, yeah, I could keep it sealed indefinitely and then trade it or sell it in the future, but like that's no fun. I want to rip some packs and I can't because there's no packs to be had. They're all gone. Local card scalpers sold it all to the investor bros. And she was even talking to me, funny enough story, she was even talking to me and this other guy that I had mentioned that was from Magic, and she's like, yeah, when you get the investor bros in here, they like to buy a lot of stuff. I'm like, well, then put a limit of 1 on you, jerk. Whatever. Pyro reverse, Whimsicott reverse, and the final pull of the opening. Hey, we got an Umbreon. Look at that. Not the Umbreon we wanted, obviously, but I mean, in a couple months from now, this probably won't be worth all but maybe 20 cents. Like, people are ripping packs like no other for the set, trying to chase their cards they want. So, with that being said, overall, 3-pack blisters seem to be relatively hit or miss. I mean, look at the first one compared to the next. So, got lucky with the Master Ball Execute, I'll take it. And Regigigas, also super cool. I don't think long-term these Pokeball reverses and Master Ball reverses are going to hold their weight in the market. Like, I really don't. I've seen people trying to sell just their, you know, hits of Pokeball and Master Ball reverses already today. And this one person posted a whole row of stuff, just like Pokeballs and then a couple Master Balls and like a bunch of EXs, just like low tier hits from the set, right? They were trying to sell it for $60, and then they even threw in like some other cards and said, oh, take it all for $40, and nobody was buying it. So I really do think that the money in this set's going to be with, obviously, with the evolutions, and then the evolution Pokeball and Master Ball variants. Everything else, we might even see something like Champion's Path, where everything else is just dirt cheap, which I hope is the case, because I'd love to get a binder of, you know, Pokeball and Master Ball reverses of all the other cards. Like, these two are sick. Like, I have this one in Japanese, and, you know, I have now an English Master Ball to speak to. So, super cool set overall. Promos are always pretty sweet. So, good luck out there if you're hunting. And check your Barnes & Noble. You never know. They might put stuff out later. And let me know in the comments, should I open my Pokemon Center ETB or not? I feel like I'd hit something big. We did get an Espeon too, which is cool, but no full art SIRs or anything crazy. Master Ball is probably the best hit, honestly. Although with prices of evolutions, maybe Umbreon's the best hit. I really don't know. I'm not looking at the prices, and I'm not telling you what the prices are, because it's going to change literally in like an hour. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit of a longer one for 6 packs, but how to make it worth your while and my while to appreciate the new set. And I'll put some stickers up here in the background because, you know, stickers are cool. So hopefully I can't even say. Hopefully you have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.